case of with momentum, I think Daybreak is the same way. Like, you give
sure,
Daybreak just a little bit of momentum, and he takes it, and he goes like 9 yards with it.
That's true. All right, but going into this next set, I believe this is also winner's quarters. We're going to be having Zagoo and Gomakenpi. This is going to be a really good one. These two, I don't know. I don't see them play often.
They really don't anymore.
Yeah, I don't see them play all that often.
They used to run into each other fairly often in bracket, but now not so much.
Joker Olimar in general is going to be a very just a very defensive matchup as a whole. We're not going to see Joker run in when he doesn't need to. We're not going to see, definitely not going to see Olimar run in when he doesn't need to. Although Goma's Olimar, I wouldn't say is one of the more campy ones. He's definitely very willing to be aggressive, especially when he gets stage control. He really is pretty good at keeping it. But right away, we're having a very even game. Both players not really wanting to get too down in the dirt with one another.
But now Zagoo has
exchanging
Arsene.
hits.
Yeah,
that's true. Arsene is a big player here. These stocks tend to last quite a while just because of the nature of the matchup. What that means is Zagoo could potentially be getting Arsene once or twice a stock, which is not always ideal. Wow, yeah. And when he gets a Pikmin on him like that, we saw him use Tetracorn there to make use of the massive, just absolutely massive hitbox.
Right. Ooh, closing out with a forward smash. Very nice. Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for Zagoo to really get in on Olimar when he does have Arsene, especially Goma's Olimar, because if he rushes in too hard, I think Goma will really be able to punish him for it.
Beautiful, getting that landing nair into the up air. Not going to get anything beyond that. You know, Olimar's not exactly a good combo weight. But one thing also, like, when Zagoo has a Pikmin on him when he isn't in Arsene, he should totally just Rebels Guard, I feel like. That would give him pretty much
that could be risky, though, because if he's just sitting there, you don't want Goma to maybe try and come up and, like, grab you.
Yeah, it is pretty laggy. That's a good point. Maybe, like, off stage, when he's off stage or something. Oh, good tech.
Very nice on the back air. But will he be able to close out this stock?
Oh, wow. Goma just maneuvering around him there. That was really smart. When you're in a situation like that against a character like Joker, it's very difficult to get out of. Oh my gosh.
Forward smash.
That'll close it out.
Very nicely played by Zagoo.
But Goma clapping back and taking a stock. Zagoo,
still
however,
has a full stock lead, though.
He's got a full one in the tank.
He definitely got a lot out of that, like his first stock.
Yeah, he definitely ran with a lead there, so to speak. And yeah, we're seeing Zagoo not really wanting to go in when he doesn't have to, especially when he has the lead. He certainly doesn't have to at this point. Gets the F-tilt, gonna send Goma back off stage and back at ledge, not where you want to be against Joker.
I think against characters like, Olimar, or like really anybody that can just like endlessly throw things at you, playing patiently is probably the best way to go.
Right, because a character like that, they want you to run in. That's why they're throwing things. They want you to commit.
Yeah.
Zagoo, wow.
Closing out game one with 2 stocks.
A very strong game one. Goma's got to be scratching his head, thinking about what he did wrong. I mean, he's been dabbling in other characters lately. I think that really has hurt him. I think. Well,
with at least Olimar, because he used to, when I first started coming, he was always Olimar, and it was very strong. And then Hero came out, he played a little bit of Hero.
Yeah.
He did some things where he was just playing like random characters whenever he wanted.
Yeah, I think ultimately what Goma's going to want to ask. Yeah, there we go. This matchup probably isn't a bad one. I mean, I've played it a little bit as Mario. It feels like a little bit favored for Joker just because of the disjoints, especially with Arsene. It becomes pretty obvious, but definitely not horrible. Both these characters have such great control and movement. I think you're going to see that come into play here. Wow, Goma Zagoo got a little smattering of Rebels Guard there, but Goma just didn't care. He just kept up airing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is already looking to be a better pick for Gomakenpi than
for sure. I mean, his Mario's a real threat too. Going for that fair. Zagoo smartly DIing in and air dodging, because if you don't do that, down tilt fair is actually almost a thing. Wow, really up smash. Oh, we are on Yoshi's story. That makes sense. Low ceiling. So it's a up and down air to start things off. Not going to get anything beyond that, unfortunately, but going to start out with a stock lead. Now Zagoo's got to play from behind, and that's not always what you want to do. I mean, ever. But, like, if Goma can do a little bit more damage before Zagoo gets Arsene, that'd be really good. I would say that would put the game keenly in his favor.
Oh.
But waiting a little bit there for the shield drop and getting
that was really good timing to be able to take the stock right when Arsene came out to hopefully maybe rack up some damage with Arsene being out.
Yeah.
But it looks like Goma's not going to make it easy for him. You know, yeah, playing. This is the counterplay to Joker. You just kind of wait out Arsene. You know, don't go in if you really don't have to. You know, make it really difficult for Joker to actually, you know, hit you while he has that buff out.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is on a timer.
Yeah.
So ideally, you don't want to go. Oh, that was such a good read.
Very nicely played by Zagoo.
That was so good. Yeah, Zagoo taking that stock cleanly, shifting the momentum in his favor. Oh. I was kind of hoping we would see up air, up. I would have closed it out on that top.
That looks very risky for Zagoo. I'm surprised that Goma wasn't able to punish much from it.
Yeah. I mean, possibly just loved it, but. All right,
now he's got Arsene.
Oh, yeah, he sure does. We'll close it out. Mario's up smash is not what it used to be before. It's still very good. All right, so getting that down throw into the back air. Yeah, I mean, he realizes that at this point, like, he's got to go in and get a little bit risky here, just because now Goma's the one that's playing from behind. He doesn't want to drop 2 games in a row because, I mean, the way it works in a best of 5 is you ideally want to trade games so that you can keep stage ban advantage.
Right.
And if Goma loses 2 games in a row, then he's going to have to win on a stage at least twice that Zagoo picked. So, I mean, the stakes are high here, for sure.
Oh, they're playing the little dance game.
Oh, yeah, for sure in a matchup like this. Both these characters have such strong movement and just such a powerful adaptability factor that not every player is really going to want to commit when they don't have to.
Goma's going to have to really watch out because, yep, I was about to say Zagoo's very close to Arsene.
Yeah, he can't let this scare him, though. He still needs to keep playing confident.
Yeah.
Like, this is not the time to camp. You gotta, I know he has the big scary blue man, but
yeah, it's just
he's still definitely got to commit.
Oh, but still not able to clean out the stock. Arsene's almost out.
All right, gets the back airs, sending him to ledge. That dash attack, putting him in a bad spot.
Away.
Yeah, Arsene is gone. All of a sudden, this is looking a lot more favorable for Goma.
Ooh.
He's not able to get off here.
And this is very close.
Oh, for sure. All right, goes up, tries to get that up air, but not going to allow it.
Very nice Rebels guard.
That was a really smart Rebels guard. Yeah, he knows Mario's going to be fishing for kills at this percent. Zagoo taking a much closer game 2 over Gomakenpi. Yeah, Goma definitely, I would say Mario was the pick. However, they were on Mario's best stage, and Zagoo still won. So it's possible Goma might try someone else or might go back to Olimar. I can totally see it. But
I mean, Zagoo has really improved over like the seasons. Even like, you know, after he switched from Rob, you know, his first season of Joker, I feel like there's been major improvements, and a lot of top players have even noted like he's really hard to beat.
Yeah.
You know, he's really put in the work with Joker.
Switching to Joker was the best decision he's ever made, for sure.
And as we said, like Goma, like he's still a great player. His fundamentals are super strong. I would never want to play Goma because I know that he would wipe the floor with me. But he has, you know, not really dedicated too much time into one character, whereas Zagoo has.
That's true. Goma, yeah, he's kind of spread himself thin over these last seasons. I mean, yeah, not to say at all that he's...
oh, no, he's still a great player, but, you know,
I mean,
solo mania character, I think, can be, like, give you a little bit of an edge.
There's a lot of expertise that comes with that, for sure. Because you just know the character like the back of your hand, you're going to improve a lot.
A lot of polishing as well with, like, all the matchups.
Yeah. Sometimes the best change to a matchup isn't your character, but rather just how you're playing the matchup.
Exactly.
And it's better just to stay on the same character, even if the matchup is -1 or whatever. Sometimes it's better just to soldier through it.
Goma still has a little bit of a lead, but Zagoo still has, you know, Arsene out.
Yeah, he does. I mean, Arsene, I mean, it is almost gone, but yeah, this isn't the exact percent he needs, and he knows that. Yeah, going out.
He was able to clean out the stock right before Arsene's about to go out, which is really favorable for Zagoo, but I do know that Mario and Goma together have a way to maybe close out this stock early.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's just going to have to start catching landings, and I mean, it feels like Zagoo has definitely caught on to that where He's a lot less keen to land on Goma directly. Oh, that was a really good Rebels guard. The back air will close it out. All right. So definitely a more even-looking game. Goma was able to close out the stock before Zagoo really got anything going, which was good for him. But Zagoo's now at a percent where Goma can put on a lot of damage if he can land on the platform just right and get a combo going. But first, he's going to have to get off ledge. It's going to be a big factor here. Getting up throw down air, but not really extending off of it. Understandably, because there's really very rarely anything true out of that if they DI properly.
Oh, very good Rebels guard, and then our Sen comes out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so crazy that combos into a hit. That's so wild.
Zagoo has really done a really good job of getting. Oh no! Those are so sad.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Did he air dodge? Is that what made him fall?
Well, he fast fell with forward air.
Oh no.
Goma can't be too pleased with that.